Hi, my name is Senga Umba, and this is my video presentation about language and literacy. So, what is language? Language development is the process of learning to understand, of use, or sign words. Um, it helps children to understand, to communicate with one another, and um, if they're nonverbal, they use, or deaf, they use like a little sign language, ASL, and it helps children to understand if they're not able to communicate or if they're nonverbal, etc. So it because it allows them to express what they need or how they feel while sharing their feelings, whatever they go through. And so language is a very, very important goal for children to communicate with one another. And literacy. So literacy is a little bit different. So literacy it refers to read, write, listen, and speak. So it helps children to excuse me. So it helps children to listen, to talk or communicate, just to make them understand. Like for example, let's say they like to read books because books is really important for them to read. Like they have to like go through every single phrase to if they're having some issues, if they're having a little problem, like they can't pronounce the word, a teacher can help them, or a teacher or a parent can help them read, like speech, for example. Let's say there is a child who's nonverbal, he doesn't communicate. So, all you, in my opinion, for for kids who are nonverbal, I would just use some of those the boards with pictures in it just to read the words and letters, just to practice a little bit more to communicate, just to read the words, and they have to repeat and so etc. Okay, so the significance for young children are connect I'm sorry, cognitive development, academic success, and social and emotional development. These are the goals for young children to experience between language and literacy. So, language and literacy skills are also part of the school environment, and they develop some for language. They are able to like express their emotions, their feelings. They are like, let's say they're going through a tough time. They are not able to like express how they feel. Are they sad? Are they happy, etc. And here are my tips for children for literacy. I would say for parents out there, they can read along, because read along is really interesting activity for children, just to read books or listen to the audio, like an audio book and so on, like on the app on their phone. Like let's say a child who wants to read a book, like any book, like a kid's book, like Dr. Seuss. I Do Not Like Green Eggs and Ham is one of the most popular books that I used to have the book. So a child can just listen to the audio just to understand how to pronounce the words, or parents can help them read. Like it's like you're having a bedtime story with your kids, and they just listen and they're trying to read and look through the pictures and so on. Communication is a really interesting goal for children to talk and speak, for them just to understand, and to be successful in life. And in my conclusion is that my tip is that help them practice to learn the words, like saying their ABCs or sing some songs or nursery rhymes or etc. So, and to close the video, I would say that children are able to be successful in order to use literacy and language skills. This is a very, very important environment for them to learn to be successful. And that concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time. So have a blessed day. Bye bye.